Hello everybody, it's Holger Mueller here from Constellation Research, here to talk a little bit about how AI has changed already the work with SAP's core programming languages, which is ABAP. And ABAP, as we said before, is core and central to so much automation that SAP customers have written and built. SAP has built by themselves. And AI is, of course, changing everything which is related to documents. We're not talking here, so what it does for text generation or image generation or video generation. We're talking about here what it can do for code generation, right? It's no longer the case that developers start with line one and then have to be productive in creating the code. A lot, high percentages in 60s, 80s, 90s for some of the more technical code challenges out there can be generated out of generative AI. In SAP's case, that's of course Joule. And that is very important because more code has to be written all the time, right? We live in the software economy. The developer velocity and the speed, how they can build and create working code assets is super, super important. However, we can't forget that SAP customers and SAP developers sit on a ton of already written ABAP code, which often was written by people which are by even now retired, right? ABAP's been around since 40 plus years. So there's things which you may not understand, and AI is also very good at understanding code, right? And moving that code potentially, right? And giving an explanation, what does these ABAP code capabilities do and what this is really about? Is it relevant? Do I have to renovate those? Can I salvage those? Do they even matter to the enterprise? So understanding code is very important. Equally important is for developer velocity, that you create a unit test automatically with the code that's been written. It's almost like a translation between languages. If you know Gen AI does really, really well. It's almost translating what you've written functionality-wise into something which can be tested, which is very important to provide high-quality code. So those are kind of the key things which happen with AI changing the coding part. The other key important part is that there's a significant need to move code assets from the older ECC systems to the new S/4HANA cloud options while making that in a certain standard. And we'll talk about the clean core in another video, but the important thing here is that there's a way to migrate that code, understand that data dictionaries are different, understand that coding elements are different, understand that UIs are different, and doing this code conversion kind of like automatically, or code migration automatically for developers to help them with this. So AI helps a lot to developers. It changes the way how developers work, and it's super, super critical to not only help generate new code, but understand existing code and make that existing code running in a new platform target system like S/4HANA Cloud. This is Holger Mueller from Constellation Research. So thanks for listening to my thoughts about what AI can do for ABAP. Super critical, important in the SAP ecosystem. Let me know what you think. What do you think AI will be able to do for ABAP and the overall developer velocity in the SAP ecosystem? Thanks for watching.